So tell me about last year's books.
So last year we had our first book here, Rusty Under the Western Skies, which has all the beautiful skies that we get in Wyoming. And Rusty dances in his pasture in a storm. And then of course we have the ever popular Rusty Goes to Frontier Days with Finn the Cow Dog on every page, up to things that cow dogs like to do. And then we have Rusty and His Saddle, which includes the Wyoming Cowboy Code of the West, which was written into our state legislature. And it's about Rusty's saddle and having character as a cowboy. And then we have two new books, which Rosalind, who's the illustrator, is gonna...
This is our fourth book about Rusty the ranch horse. In this story, his cowboy and Rusty decide to see if there's a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. And in the book, they run through every color. And of course, in the end, they realize there's not a pot of gold, but the real pot of gold is the landscape and each other and their home. And there's little chickens on every page that kids can find. And in our fifth book that just came out, it's about Rusty and the river that he lives next to, that he loves to play by and enjoy every season in. And in this book, there's a little rainbow trout on every page. And then the moral of the story is to appreciate your landscape and everything it provides for you.
So who's writing the stories for these books?
So I'm the author, and my daughter here is the illustrator.
Who was the idea to start writing the books?
I wrote the books a long time ago, and then my daughter took an art class at school, and her teacher right away let me know that she had a very amazing watercolor skill. So that's when it occurred to me that I had my illustrator.
Okay.
So we started that.
How old were you when you started illustrating?
When I started illustrating, I was 17, but I've been painting and doing crafts my whole life. But when my mom started pulling out these stories and she asked me officially to be her illustrator, I was 17 and going into my senior year of high school.
So with the illustrators here and all and the writing that you two have done, did you find a publisher or are you self-publishing?
We did self-publishing because we wanted to control our choices and obviously pick my own illustrator.
Where can people find the books?
People can find them on our website, which is rustytheranchhorse.com. We're in a lot of stores in Wyoming. Also on Facebook, you can order through Facebook, Rusty the Ranch Horse. And we have another really cool item this year. These are for you to take home your own, very own Rusty. And Rusty is branded with the first code of the West, which is called Live Each Day with Courage. And we like to encourage kids to choose to have courage every day. And these are handmade by a 15-year-old girl in Lander, Wyoming. So each one is individual, and the kids love to pick out which Rusty they want to take home.
And we also have coloring books of cowboys and cowgirls that I drew that kids love to color with their books about Rusty, about the Western lifestyle. So this is Rusty the ranch horse. He's our family horse. We're only the second owners of him, and he was born in Laramie, Wyoming. And I have grown up riding him mostly Western. I would get on him bareback to go get our cattle in, and he has always been one of my favorite horses, and he's always been one of our most reliable for everything. So he's changed our lives since the day we got him, and of course my mom wanted to write stories about teaching kids about what it means to be a cowboy and what it means to be from this Western lifestyle.
This is Thunder, and Thunder has his own book series starting next weekend, and he's painted up because he is the smallest war horse, and he's going to have a lot of battles in his books. And the first book is called The Big Battle of Thunder, the Smallest War Horse, because he battles in his head that he's too small. But he learns in the book what his gifts are and that there's really awesome things about being small.